for Manchester, and better and probably is good for me as well to have a new chapter. Probably, but I don't know if I will be back. I will be the same Cristiano, but I hope people being on my side and let me shine like I did all the clubs and all years.
What is the truth about other clubs making offers for you? Some people have said there were no offers at all. I happen to know that there was a gigantic one from Saudi Arabia. I mean,
for example,
like 350 million euros for 2 seasons. Is that?
True. Yes, it's true.
That's a staggering sum of money.
Yes,
which you turned down.
In that moment, yes.
I mean, that to me says you're not just about the money.
It's what I'm going to mention now. They say many garbage things that if you are agent, what you're going to do? You go the clubs, but George Mendes, for example, have more than 100 players, and they go Chelsea, they go Arsenal. They always mention Cristiano Ronaldo. They offer Cristiano. Please, let's be honest. Who's the most expensive player, salary player that Premier League have in history? It's me, even with 37 years old. Why they even offer me to Sporting or Napolis? I will be honest with you. I didn't have many clubs, but I have many offers of the other clubs, right? Which is I didn't change because I didn't plan to do it, but I have. But what the press keeping say and the garbage press say that nobody want me, which is completely wrong. And I was happy here, to be honest. I was motivated to do it, a great season here. But they continue to repeat. Nobody want Cristiano. How they don't want a player who last year scored 32 goals with national team?
I mean, that's the point I don't get, because there are people out there and you see them, you hear them, and they say, well, he's not the player he used to be. As if somehow at 37, you're going to be as good as you were at 21. Anyway,
everyone changed.
But you are the greatest 37-year-old anyone's ever seen, right? And you're still extremely fit. So it just seems to me nothing's changed from the player I saw banging in hat-tricks last season, except that you have a coach who doesn't want to start you.
A few months, what they're going to change? There's nothing.
But you feel like you can still be a top player?
But for me, it's stupid question when the people say, they are not the same. Nobody is the same. Day by day, we're getting old. Every one of us. You understand? It's normal. You have to adapt. And I think nobody in this game have this brain that adapts with his age. I'm not want to be cocky to say that I'm the same that when I was 20. Of course, no. But I'm adapt and I be smart to know my strength, what I'm good to do. And I'm still playing the high level and I score goals and I will continue to score goals if my mind is clear and happy. And if the people surround me that help me to be a successful player, especially the coach, the president, directives. But when you feel that the energy don't go surround you, it's difficult you to be yourself, which is happened. This is what's happened with me. But what they say the last 3 months is completely garbage and wrong. They say that I offer me this and that, and many presidents and directives speak about they reject from it. It's completely lie. They lie because it's not what's happened. I had many clubs, not many, a few clubs that they want me to sign, and I didn't go because I feel comfortable here. This is the truth.
How easy is it to turn down £350 million to kick a football for 2 years in Saudi Arabia?
It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. But in the same way, I thought that I was very happy here, that I'm still capable to score goals and make people up.
Is it also that you want to keep playing at the highest level? That you want to play Champions League football? You want to keep breaking records? Is it, again, it comes back to my gut feeling about you that if it was just about money, you'd be in Saudi Arabia, right? Earning this king's ransom. But that's not what motivates you. You want to keep at the top.
Exactly, because I thought I still believe that I can score many goals and help the team, because I still believe that I'm still good and capable to help national team, even Manchester United. But if you don't feel surround you that the energies is in your side, it's difficult. Of course, the criticism is going to exist all the time. 37 is still not the same, but I want to see if some guy of my age maintain the level that I show. I'm the 4th guy in history of football with more games. No goalkeeper, which is, I know how
the
to...
goalkeepers don't like to retire. You're playing to the fit, dude.
Be good, how to be fit, how to protect your body. You're not gonna teach me that. Nobody gonna teach me that. I know.
Are you as fit as you've ever been, do you think?
Yes. Yes. In this moment, I feel very, very good. I expect to have a few minutes more in my legs, but I saw yesterday I have 1,000 minutes plus 118 from the national team. I'm still feeling good, fresh. I believe that I'm gonna do it amazing World Cup. I'm prepared physically and mentally. But
imagine if after this interview, Manchester United let him go, yeah, so he could run his mental state for the World Cup. Because that could happen. He did good in his first game. But, it could still, hey, you don't have a club right now. That could affect your mental state too.
Yeah, I feel like that's what they were going for. I feel like United was just trying to get revenge by saying we're gonna cancel your contract before the World Cup starts or before his game, so that it messes with his mind.
And he
Yeah.
likes Manchester United. So
Yeah,
he's not just someone who dislikes Manchester United.
yeah. And people always say he's all about the money. He's all about the money. But did he go to Saudi Arabia and have
Or the
that 2-year
MLS.
contract?
Or
Yeah,
the MLS.
or the MLS. Dude, this guy can just take it easy and just collect money if he wants to.
Yeah, and
But
he doesn't have, even if he just takes money now, plays any team, he like, who's gonna do what he's done in football, right? Like he could retire right now. I'll be like, he's one of the greatest, that to play this game. For some of you, the greatest. And that's fair. He has the numbers, he has the titles, he has everything to make him the best. Right? Like, he could retire now and he could be the greatest. And I think that's what people, like, if you want to judge this person, judge his whole career in what he has done for football. He is basically football, him, other Ronaldinho, all those other players.
Just look at his goal celebration. Dude, he started that goal celebration. No one did that before him. He started it. Yeah, he started it. And look at how many people around the world are doing it now.
The person from Ghana who scored did it.
Exactly.
Against him.
Yeah, dude. All ages know that celebration. Like kids, adults, doesn't matter.
Or his freaking stance.
Yeah. And the free kick stance, yeah, not to mention.
Rashford tries to imitate on that.
it is what it is. Life is good. I'm good. My mental is good. I'm happy to do this interview with you. I know they're going to generate many polemic.
Of course.
But Cristiano.
But they would anyway, right? I mean, they've all had their say. And now you're entitled to have your say. And you know better than anybody because you are Cristiano Ronaldo.
They criticize me when I don't speak. Of course, when I'm going to speak, they're going to criticize me even more. But it's something that I can deal with that. I know I'm going to disappoint a few people. Maybe I'm going to make happy a few people, but it is what it is. The life it's completely difficult. We have obstacles in our lives. And I will keep running to fight against the people who don't believe me. And the life is a challenge. And I want the people that they are wrong when they say that.
If you do leave United, and I accept that this is not a done decision either way, but if you do, and it seems to me like it's more likely than not as we sit here, what would your message be to Manchester United fans who've had to read all this stuff all year and probably have a very mixed idea about where the truth lies? What would you say to them if you do end up leaving?
It's hard for me to say that I will not be back to Manchester United, but regardless, as you say, it's
That hella hurt right now watching it because we're watching it after they let him go already, and him saying I don't see myself leaving, and they let him go after this interview. That's to hurt.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going to happen. But as I told you before, the fans for me always will be in my side, will be always in my heart. I see during the days when I go to the street, the love, the passion the people have for me, the respect. I hope that
And on social
they never
media,
forget
the fans who actually
the
see him in
things
person.
that I will continue to do it, not only in the past, but in the present too. Manchester will be always in my side. The fans will be always in my side. Doesn't matter what's going to happen. And I appreciate the love that they send for me all the time, even when I'm done play. Even when they criticize me, they always will be in my heart. So thank you to all of the supports. Hope to see you soon, and they always will be in my heart.
And what about Sir Alex, the man who persuaded you to come back again?
The guy literally said, even if they criticize me, they'll always be in my heart.
Boy,
That's true love, dude.
and also I know there might be some United fans who do criticize him a lot because there's, but he's saying
No
he
doubt.
feels that there's more that respect him and love him, right? Which makes sense because he's been there when he was young too, not just now. Like he did a lot for them when he was young, and he made United. Did they win 1 or 2 Champions Leagues back to back? I thought it was 2. No, they beat Chelsea, I think. But those who are United fans and criticize him, think about what's happening to United, because that the stress with the fans, it's not just with him when he arrived. United was already like a mess, like he said, 5 years since then. So obviously fans are gonna be frustrated that they're not winning, and especially they have him in the team. But having him gives him more of a way to blame someone.
Yeah. He's not a miracle worker. No matter how good he is, he can't take something that's been garbage for like over a decade and fix it in a year.
And again, don't think about the players, because the players are one thing and it's their job to win and put everything out there, but the leadership. Even at your job, think about your job. You could be the best one, or everyone could be the best, but the leadership is not supporting you. They're not communicating with you. Like that could lower your performance because you could be confused on what to do. So, if United is not doing as good, think about, well, they're doing better this season, but still think about those in the top. Because United has been a mess for a while, not just when he arrived.
Yeah. Really, like a father figure to you, really, in many ways, like another father to you. What's his take on everything that's been happening? What's his opinion of all this?
I don't speak with him like 1 month ago, but it's always on my side. He always understands me. He knows better than nobody that the club is not on the path that they deserve to be. He knows. Everyone knows. The people who don't see that is because they don't want to see. They are blamed. The fans, they are always the answer and the passion for the game. Manchester belong to the fans, but they should know the truth. The infrastructure, they are not good. They should change. If not, Manchester not going to be where they used to be when Sir Alex Ferguson, David Gill was. And I hope to be part, if they count with me, to help the club to be successful. If not, the life will continue. I will continue to my journey. I will continue to make fans happy and score goals and do it tricks and everything. And it's good. It's part of my journey.